Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of this fine Let's Play, where, oh my god, we're back at it again. Alright. Hey, Nashu, what are you doing in, Ishgard? As you catch sight of Nashu, you cannot help but wonder if you're about to have a bad time. Most likely. Well, I'll be Atelios Aldrich in the flesh. A pleasure to see you again. Yeah. Wait, is this what they call serendipity? It is, isn't it? That settles it. You gotta help me find the inspector. Do I really have to? Core, I was hoping you would silently agree. Damn me for being silent. Silent protagonist. So, I've been trying to calculate the trajectory the inspector took when he was catapulted into the sky again. I've triple-checked my figures and concluded that he must have landed somewhere here in Ishgard. Are you sure? Unfortunately, the investigation hasn't been proceeding as smoothly as I had hoped. But now that you're here, we're sure to make some progress. Come, let's speak with the merchants and see if anyone hasn't had dealings with a gentlemanly Highlander. A gentlemanly Highlander, you say? My apologies, but I cannot say I've had dealings with the man as you describe. What about stupid? Does that ring any bells? Stupid? Good day to you, sir. Oh, you were looking for someone? A gentlemanly Highlander? I know not this man of whom you speak, but mayhap Mistress Alice does. She's well acquainted with rather a lot of merchants and noblemen. Okay, sure. Oh, I need to vent my stuff. Okay. I sold my fair share of goods to Highlander adventurers, but I'd not describe such clients as particularly gentlemanly, I'm afraid. Rep, do you have anything new? No. We need to go to a new city for that, probably. Alright. Swear to God. As ever, a warm welcome to you, sir. How can I be of service? I'm looking for, a man this tall. Looks kind of dumb. A gentlemanly Highlander, you say? Now that I think of it, I have heard tell of a foreigner who may be the man whom you speak. Begging your pardons, miss, but did you say you know of Inspector Hildebrand? An acquaintance of yours, I presume? Yes, don't worry about her. She's new around here. I do not know his name, only that he is here by invitation of Lord Edmond, or so it is rumored. What? Count Edmond, I don't mean to be rude. But why? Why would you invite that man? God. Surely as a ward of House Wartoms, it would be a trifling matter to go and ask to see him. And ask after him at the manor, sorry. Nasha, you stay here. Core, I knew it was serendipity. To Wartoms Manor. Nasha, please. Nasha, please don't make a fool of yourself in front of Count Edmond. I have good relations with that man. I'd rather not ruin it, you know? That's small. I was about to teleport away, and then I realized, oh, there's a quest up here. Alright. Hey there. All lives are hard enough without some fresh-faced seminarian rubbing salt into our wounds. Will your precious words repay us for what we've lost? Will they bring back the dead? No, of course not, but as a pupil of the Scholasticate, I cannot forsake the teachings. If you give the book back, I'm certain I can show you the proper passage to provide succor in your time of... How dare you! As if the lies in this book will keep us warm at night. Better to destroy it than be destroyed by it. Sir, I absolutely cannot allow you to take that particular tome. Come back. Is he really going to... Oh no. You're an adventurer, aren't you? Please, will you help my friend get his tome back? We were on our way to the Scholasticate when that man accosted us. It has become an unfortunate occurrence these days, but this is the first time someone went so far as to make off with one of our books. Themokant may mean well, but I fear he will get caught up in a lot more trouble if they outnumber him. I'll go and get help. Alright, now I'll try. Where did he go? Where did he go? Oh, the broom. Okay, hold on. Before I do anything, 4 times manor, and there. Okay, alright, let's just teleport down because I'm very lazy. Alright. Well met, Master Aldrich. Do you require assistance? I'm looking for a man named Hildebrand. If you know anything about that, maybe Count Edmond. Huh? Aye, it is as you say. At this time, Lord Edmond is entertaining a foreign guest. Huzzah! We found the inspector. I'm not sure. If I'm not mistaken, their meeting should be ending shortly. If you like, you may retire to the gazebo and wait for a guest to depart. A gazebo? Aren't those dangerous? Then again, you seem a reasonable sort. Not like to get a wild gazebo run amok. Very well, we humbly accept your offer. You mean a gazelle? Wait, no, gazelles are dangerous, are they? Wait. Am I dumb? And if it wakes up, I'll have you there to protect me. No, I'm gonna run, Nashu. You seem very capable of handling yourself. What with you and your bombs? I think it'll be fine. Alright. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, it's that guy. Alright, well, let's go to the gazebo. Hello, Nashu. That must be Inspector Hildebrand. I cannot well imagine how arduous your journey must have been. Truth be told, I found the brisk Corthian air to be rather invigorating. It stimulates body and mind both, a welcome benefit when one must discuss matters of commerce. I dare say we would not have accomplished so much otherwise. This is gonna be Godbird, isn't it? There you are, Inspector. I've been looking all over for you. I say, who do I see before me? Not one, but 2 of my beloved son's faithful companions. Hi, Godbert. Lord Godbert, but I thought... Guilty? Minishgard. This is the first I've heard of it. Ah, I found you at last, heretic. What? Oh no! I know this quest! I know this! Oh no! Oh no! I watched this in a stream! I saw a video on this! I remember laughing my ass off at it! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! The Kool-Aid Man? Oh yeah! Oh no, this is gonna be a... Yes, you, the hulking brute with the mad gleam in his eye. Your brazen heresy is plain for all to see. Surrender yourself to the Inquisition at once. I beg your pardon? This man is an Olden merchant, here at the behest of House Fortoms. Such baseless accusations will not be tolerated. A guest of House Fortoms? Then he couldn't possibly... Why is he doing squats? Wait, where did his pants go? Though there were those two wards but they were acquitted of all charges in trial by combat. And if he demands the right to, then I would personally have to... Oh dear. A thousand apologies, good sir. I spoke out of turn. I am... Siri? Seer? I'm gonna say seer. Because I don't know. Or Kier? I'm gonna say seer. I am seer, and as you may have guessed, I'm an inquisitor who has been charged with investigating reports of a rather suspicious, possibly heretical individual. Oh, a heretic, you say? One who bears a passing resemblance to me? I, a man rather muscular, wearing dark garments and acquitting himself in a somewhat gentlemanly fashion, as some might say. Oh my god, it's Hildebrand. This heretic sounds like the splitting image of Inspector Hildebrand. Could he be a fan? No, he's... Say again, you are acquitted with such a man? I see. And the man you are looking for is Lord Godbert's son? It would seem that our investigations may be connected, so I put to you a proposal. The first reported sightings of the heretic I'm tracking came from the Falcon's Nest. Mayhap we should journey there together? It is, after all, possible that we are seeking the self-same individual. If so, and if he is innocent, it would be best if you were present when I apprehend him. Then we might resolve this matter without incident. I say we go with him, Atelios. This looks to be our best lead yet. Oh my god. Then I shall accompany you all. It has been far too long since I laid eyes on my beloved son, and if there's a chance, excuse me, we might be reunited, I should be glad to seize it. Then it is settled. We leave for Falcon's Nest at once. Oh my god. I'm sorry for troubling you, Count Edmond. Have a nice night. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go to the room so that we can do talking to the people. That is going to be the Forgotten Knight, if I remember correctly. I could totally just not be remembering correctly, so we'll see. Okay, I'm right. Wait. Is there any side quests here? No. Okay. We are Gucci. Gucci. I hope I'm going the right way. I keep saying that. I keep saying like, I hope I'm going the right way, and it's like, Therian, why don't you just, I don't know, pop up your map? There's a reason why you have a map. Please let me hop. Thank you. The Amakin. Oh dear. What have you gotten yourself into? No, Migor Summer, please. I love you, but come on. Sorry, I'm putting on my headset again because I want to hear. I have to be sure they're not voice acted, and I'm just walking. I'm just talking over everyone. Well, what have we here? Any ideas on what to do with these two, Ben? Try beating me up, I dare you. Ben? Is that you? My goodness, what are the chances of meeting at a time like this? Please, I would appreciate it if you would ask your friend to produce the tome he has taken from me. Well, Theobasen, it's been a while. Careful now, I was in the mood for some light reading, but if you or your friend so much as take a step, your precious tome goes up in smoke.
Ah, The Parables of Saint Deniphin. I know this title. It's the one we were read as children. I recall Father Choiseul gave you his own copy before you left the room for your higher learning. Then you know how much it means to me. I made a promise to him to keep its lessons dear to my heart, and I have kept it with me ever since. All the more reason to burn it, to scatter the ashes and your dreams along with them. Aww. He taught us three the same. Why was I left to rot in this wretched place? Why not you or Lay? What made you two so bloody special? Oh, he's jealous. Put the book, Ben. Put the book down, Ben, or I'll see you burned as well. Oh my god. Of all the people, you'd best watch yourselves. The world is changing, and we won't listen to your lies anymore. I'll make sure of that.
Oh god, put it out! Oh. It's too late, isn't it? Oh! Oh wow. Barely. Sacrilegious bastard. It's been badly charred. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you won't get much out of it now. Aww. Aww, these two are so sweet! Worry not, Lay. I've already committed the entire text to heart. I'm just happy it has been returned to me. Aww. Typical. You shouldn't let him off the hook so easily, you know? Were it not that I pity him, I'd hand him over to the Inquisitors without a second thought. You came to help me, yes? Were it not for you, I am certain they would have turned their hatred towards me soon after. I wish I could pay you for your services, but I'm afraid I live on but a meager stipend, hardly enough for candles and ink. But if you would be so kind as to tell me your name? It's Atelios. Atelios Alderic. I'm so short compared to these men, I'm so short compared to them. I feel threatened. Master Alderic, I am sincerely grateful to you for your protection. Sorry, I'm gonna move my mic a little bit closer because I feel like it's not great. I may not have much in the way of coin, but if you're ever in need of spiritual enlightenment, then you need look no further than the cathedral. Halone's blessings be upon you. What does one do with the smoldering tome of parables? Will they struggle to abide the lessons of its now blackened words, or rise from its ashes? This answer I eagerly await. Who the heck are you? Hello? You're like the same guy from the Hildebrand quests. Like, what are you doing here? Okay. Speak with Matt and the jeweled crucier. Yeah. Okay. Ow, I'm walking to a wall, please. Ooh. Oh, can I please stop walking into walls? Thank you very much. Okay, so where are we supposed to go? Jeweled crucier. I'm having a time. Oh, Jesus. Hello. Hello, my mic. My mic. Me mic. I saw Tater. So that's all I needed to see. Tater. Oi, a Manolin? Hey! What are you doing in honor it? Hey! There you are, old boy. We must go to the tavern together and soon. My friends all demand to be introduced to the Warrior of Light, and they refuse to take no for an answer. Oh, I mean, yeah. Are you gonna pay, though? That's my question. If you're paying, oh, yeah. Actually, if you're not paying, then I'm still probably gonna go, but, you know, yeah. Alright, let's turn this quest in. Hello there. You've returned, and not a moment too soon. The students seem less anxious, and business has nearly returned to normal. I presume you found who has been harassing them? Mm-hmm. Oh dear, not again. Where are the patrols when they are needed? They've been spread thin from what I hear. Fortunately, this gentleman was willing to lend a hand. I thank you for looking out for the well-being of our pupils. I am Sister Gatelle of St. Edelame's Scholasticate. And might I ask your... Oh dear, I know your face. You're Master Alderic, the one who lent a hand in revealing the true history of the Holy See. What? By the... You mean to tell me I've been tasking the Master Alderic as my errand boy? And you accepted it with such grace? Helene herself could not have arranged such a curious encounter. I love these interactions because it's like, wait, you're the warrior of light? And I've been asking you to get me buckets of water? It's so funny, and yet every time I'm just like, good content. On the contrary, I believe our meeting is the product of intervention most divine. Master Alderic, if you would be so inclined, I would like to take you to meet the headmistress of our humble scholasticate. Yeah. By your deeds was light shed on certain inconsistencies in Ishgard's history, and to a lesser extent the Church's teachings. Needless to say, the resulting controversy has strained the relationship between the people and the clergy. The foundation of our great city-state rests upon the wisdoms of the Enchiridion. Alas, the lowborn in particular have suffered greatly as a result of erroneous interpretations. Some have begun to wonder if all our precepts have thus been distorted. We of the Scholasticate are wont to reflect upon these revelations deeper than most. Although we live as scholars, we had grown complacent, accepting a single interpretation set forth by the Archbishop and his predecessors. Although we are openly re-evaluating our teachings, our students continue to be targeted by those who feel they have been deceived. As you yourself have no doubt seen, there are those who would rather purge the city of all clergy, regardless of their guilt. But with you on our side, surely those miscreants would think twice before harming our students. Pray come and visit our halls. I'm certain the students would be put at ease to see you again as well. Sure. This quest, if I remember correctly, will actually, if you do the entire... Is that who I think it is? If that is Inspector... Oh shoot, I forgot his name already. I'm so sorry. Briardian. There we go. I was like, it starts with a B. Oh my god, I'm gonna see him again and I'm gonna be like, it's you. And he's gonna be like, oh god, not you. Does that mean Hildebrand's here? And I'm gonna be like, yeah, sadly. Sadly, yes. I must take my leave and return to the cathedral. Matthew, it's been a pleasure. Master Alderic, I sincerely hope you shall consider my offer to meet with the headmistress. Halone's blessing be upon you both. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely go to the Scholasticate, which is, okay, it is up there. Okay, we head up here. Wait. Did I accept this? Okay, I did. I was thinking, I'm like, did I actually accept the quest, or did I just kind of... Oh, it's Blonde Cat. I know her. Well, I don't know her personally, but I know her from the FC. Master Alderic, yes? Sister Gatelle was hopeful you would come and visit. She awaits you inside.
Master Aldrich, welcome to the Scholasticate. I appreciate you coming all this way, but I'm afraid the headmistress is not here at the moment. She has taken leave to rest. Forgive me, but I must ask you to meet with her another day. Oh, that's fine. It truly is a pity, as I too was looking forward to her audience with you. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Father Ruvagnon? I have heard much about you from Sister Gatel. In the headmistress's absence, I have been charged with tending to myrid administrative matters. While that would ordinarily constitute as simply waxing the seal to a pile of parchments, I have been forced to take a more hands-on approach. The deputy headmaster and I were discussing a rather troubling event which occurred soon after our students' encounter in the room, and we fear it may be connected. How so? Master Aldrich, you are familiar with the statue of Saint Valorant, the one in the center of the forum. House Zemal's stonemasons have been working on chiseling a new head, and one of the students has been tasked with overseeing their work. Okay. Oh no, it is! Unfortunately, the student has since reported that the piece has vanished from the artisan's workshop. Given that it has a little monetary value, Father Ruvagnon and I cannot help but wonder if... Oh my god, it is, isn't it? Ah! It is! If the culprit bears a grudge towards the student, Briardian Consulting Inspector at your service. Briardian. Telios, what brings you here of all places? Don't tell me. You were the hero that the students have been murmuring about? I cannot say I am surprised. Briardian, it's been a while. Also, hey, I'm just gonna warn you, Hildebrand's back and in Ishgard, so help! You are acquainted with my nephew, Master Aldrich. That's your nephew? Yes, mine uncle. You could say our paths have crossed. More than once. Yeah. An idea occurs to me. Atelios is an adventurer of exceptional skill in combat and deduction both. Pray, allow me to appoint him as my assistant. No, associate in my work here at the Scholasticate. I'm not called an assistant. Yes. Checkmate. A prolonged association is more likely to raise a few eyebrows, if not invite criticism. Are they gonna really criticize us though? Because I'm gonna punch them if they do. I mean, what? While I understand your concern, I am willing to trust Briardian's judgment. Master Aldrich has shown nothing but compassion towards our students. At least permit me his company in ascertaining the piece's whereabouts. You may judge the value of our association afterwards. Very well, but no one is to speak of this to the headmistress. I will allow Master Aldrich to accompany you, but only for the duration of the investigation, and for the love of the Fury, be discreet. Excellent. Come, Atelios. Our first course of action will be to question the student responsible for overseeing the statue's restoration. Oh, yo, he's got a new outfit. He looks so nice now. I can see where he gets that from. Alright. Oh! Wait. Hey, it's you again. Master Aldrich, a pleasant surprise to see you once more. Praise be to Helon. So you are asking after the statue piece. I made sure to lock the workshop door, so I don't understand how it could easily have been taken. But worry not, I take full responsibility and will personally see it returned. And that won't be necessary. Inspector Briardian at your service. I am told you were recently harassed by several ruffians in the room, and I suspect that they may be responsible for this theft. What can you tell me about these men? Nothing, Inspector. I had never seen them before in my life, and besides, why would they want to steal a statue piece? It makes no sense. In any event, as I said, the responsibility is mine and mine alone. Now, if you would excuse me. Hey, don't cover up for your friend. That guy's a Don't do that. Admirable sense of responsibility notwithstanding, he's clearly hiding something. Atelios, I think we may find our answers in Foundation. While I make inquiries in the Broom, I ask that you keep an eye on the Forum. Many miscreants are wont to delight in their misdeeds, and this one may be drawn to the statue. He looks so fashionable now. Like, hello? What a glow up. What a glow up. Search for suspects in the Saint. Okay. Sure. I'll do that. Real quick. Real quick style. I'm sorry, I'm annoying as hell. Okay. So where is this? In Foundation. Okay. Where exactly in Foundation? Near the Forgotten Knight, of course. Alright. I think we need to go there anyways, right? For both our quests. I think. I'm not sure though. Hold on, I gotta... Where is it? There we go. Seek with aim rec. Okay. Oh my god, it's Ben again. I swear to God, it's gonna be Ben. Master Aldrich, how did you... I suppose I should be honest with you. I'm certain the stolen piece is in that crate. I know you are helping the inspector, but I beg you, let me try to reason with Ben first. Sure, I'll give you time. If it doesn't work. Ben, please return the statue piece and all shall be forgiven. You do understand the consequences of what you are doing. Defiling a saint's monument is a serious crime. When Father Choiseau, yeah, read us stories at the orphanage, you loved the ones about Saint Valerian. Do you not wish to see the statue restored? Saint Valerian, an Azure Dragoon who drew the Great Worm away from Ishgard. For all we know, that too was a lie. The Holy See and the bloody Highborn deceived us, Theo. They built their fortunes on our backs, but you would willingly believe those lies if it meant a chance at a better life for yourself. I knew you were the one behind this. You've been following Theo and me around ever since we were in the Broom. I love this guy. This guy's like ready to kick ass. Even though he's a scholar, he's ready to kick ass. Be careful, Atelios. He's not gonna give it up without a fight. Listen, I can handle myself in a fight. Wait, all of you. I still believe Ben will do what is right. Are you... Theo, come on. There you go again, turning up your nose and spewing shine as if you're one of them. Don't you see, I am doing what is right. I'm ridding us of these false heroes. Keep your bloody head in your library and lessons filled with lies. Believe them if you want. You're just as bad as the rest. He's right to be angry. I dreamt of teaching our people to walk in Halone's grace, but when the scripture itself has been called into question, how am I to find my own way? Whatever should I do? Yeah, there's only one choice here. Forge your own path. My own path? You mean interpret the scripture as my own? A different approach to our faith, to be sure, but let me have you have the right of it. If there's no path for you to follow on, you make your own. You bulldoze through that wall. You take a chisel and a hammer, and you just, make a tunnel. Forgive me, Ben, but I have come too far to give up now. If Halone's teachings have been distorted by man's hand, then by man's hand must they be redeemed. That's all well and good, but we won't change Ishgard by standing around in the snow. At least Ben left us the statue piece. We'd best return it before that prized peacock starts squawking to the deputy headmaster. Will you come to Atelios? I'm sure he will appreciate your help in retrieving it. Yeah, of course. No problem.
Must the statue not actually be in there? It's actually not in there after all, and it's just like a chunk of stone or something. I'd laugh, honestly, though. Alright. Now, I know that we need to speak with Amric, so let's go do that since we're already here, you know. Amric! Amric! The Lord Commander is within. Pray proceed, sir. East. East. I am ready. To absolutely get my answer.
Thank you for coming. I wish to speak with you both in a place where privacy was assured.
Yeah, of course.
We quite understand. What was it that you wished to discuss?
With my father's passing, the seat of the Archbishop lies vacant. And so, in accordance with canon law, I have assumed his responsibilities. I should stress that this is a temporary measure. It was never intended that the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights serve in this capacity indefinitely. Quite the opposite. The statutes specify that I should surrender my powers as soon as a conclave of the senior clergy and the high houses have named a new archbishop. But in light of recent events, that would not seem appropriate.
I confess I did not expect you to divulge quite so much quite so soon. The details of the Archbishop's plans, perhaps, but the true origin of the war and all it entails?
I too had concerns. But when the Warrior of Light is witnessed returning to the capital upon the back of a dragon, one's options are rather limited.
Sorry, that's my bad.
Mayhap I could have concealed certain details, but for how long? And at what risk? Should the truth have come to light in the meantime, how would the people have viewed my silence? After 1,000 years of lies and secrecy, I could not well abuse their trust and hope to be believed. The time for deception has passed. I only wish the people agreed. That some would deny the truth I had anticipated, but not this many. And among the few who acknowledged that my father had to be stopped, no small number question our methods.
If they suspect a coup, it will not be long before some turn to violence.
It has already begun, and that on both sides. Men and women of the cloth are being harassed in the streets. Some have even been assaulted in the broom.
Yeah, I just dealt with a case of that. Still dealing with a case of that, but I've seen.
Hilda and her people have formed a watch to help us maintain order. But such measures will not prevent the unrest from spreading.
For all our talk of peace, the people remain frightened and confused. For their sake, we must bring the Dragonsong War to a definitive end.
And we should be glad to help you, Sir Emmerich. But what precisely would you have us do?
We wish to treat with the dragons of Annex Trine. To that end, I would trouble you for an escort and an introduction.
Oh! Oh.
Annex Trine? You would speak with Vidofnir, then?
We must needs open a dialogue between our peoples. Acting as my representative, Lucia will extend an invitation to their leader, that she might visit us here in Ishgard.
Ooh, but what if, people try and kill her? Like, that's kind of bad.
Were she still with us, I would of course have beseeched Isel's assistance in this matter. But as she is not, I must ask that you aid us in her stead. Will you do us this favor?
Ouch, that was too soon, but yeah. Yeah, I will.
Thank you, my friends. Lucia, I leave the rest to you.
In the wake of the Archbishop's fall, the nation of Ishgard trembled, the faith of her people shaken to its very core. For 1,000 years had they fought and died, certain of the justice of their cause, only to be told that their holy war was born of the sins of their forefathers. What then for those brave men and women, thus stripped of their righteousness but to despair, to deny the truth and decry its speakers? And what then for those whom they defamed but to hope on, to have faith in a brighter tomorrow? A tomorrow in which man and dragon might live together in harmony, then as distant as the very stars in the heavens.
Oh no.
Yet while we dared to hope, deep within his lair the enemy lay, gathering his strength.
Give us back Estinian, you bitch.
Nidhogg, now possessed of his 2 eyes and the body of the Azure Dragoon, prizes to which he had laid claim at the very hour of the hero's triumph. As desperately as we sought the solace of peace, the great worm craved the misery of war. Nor was he alone in his misbegotten desire.
Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Alright. I know little of the lands these dragons call home, this annexed shrine. Had you not agreed to escort me, the coming journey would seem far more daunting. Seem a far more daunting prospect. I confess, I myself once shuddered at the thought of it. Yet even the longest journey begins with the first step, does it not? Ah, but ere we set forth, Atelius and I must needs inform our comrade of our plans. Very well, I shall see to my preparations. Then let us go and bid farewell to Taru, Atelios. Yeah, definitely. Alright, so before we actually head off to speak with Vidofnir, we're gonna end the episode here at 42 minutes, and then continue this whole like quest and stuff. We're gonna I'm gonna complete the side quests before, or actually, well, I can do that in the next episode. But yeah, so I'll see you in the next episode. Take care, be safe.